Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jack of All Trivia. My name is the King of Hearts, James Shimo. I am your Inner Geekdom Commissioner, and this is the final semifinal match in the Inner Geekdom Tournament. The winner of this match will go on to face C-Dub Christopher Woodburn for a shot at the Inner Geekdom champion, Grant Gregory. Now, we've got two very, very tough combatants here tonight. We have Caleb Little Boatman, who's seemingly come out of nowhere in this entire situation to really show up and really surprise people, being that IG isn't really his forte. And then, of course, you have Dave the Dragon Lees. He has been just running roughshod win after win after win. It is going to be interesting to see who comes out on top in this one. But enough of hearing what I've got to say. Let's hear what our competitors have to say. I'm going to start with the veteran himself, Little Boat Caleb Boatman. Little Boat, how's it going tonight?
I'm doing good. I think the way to best describe my run in this tournament is falling upwards. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of answering questions, and I'm getting them right sometimes, somehow. I don't really know. This could be the end of my run. This could be, I know Dave's a great player, so it could be the end, or I inexplicably win again. I don't know. I'm just kind of riding this wave until it ends. So if this is where it ends, I'm okay, because I've already kind of impressed myself that I got this far. So whatever happens, I'm good.
Well, you've definitely been impressing people, great wins in round one and round two. So it'll definitely be interesting to see if that luck sticks with you through this match. But someone else has also had a fair bit of luck and a fair bit of skill on their side is your opponent tonight, Mr. Dave the Dragon Lees. Dave, you doing okay tonight?
I'm doing good. And, Caleb's got to stop saying that this is not his forte, because I've gone back and I've been watching his old matches, and he's been getting better and better and better. So I'm hoping to come away with a win today. I've been studying, and this is going to be a good match.
Absolutely, absolutely. I don't think anybody denies that. Now, depending on how you do in this match, if you are able to pull out that win, how do you feel about the prospect of potentially facing one C-Dub Christopher Woodburn, a man who has been on a mission since his last title opportunity? He came up just a little bit short, and he is dead set on regaining a shot at Grant Gregory and possibly taking that Inner Geekdom Championship.
C-Dub is a man who needs no introduction, a man whose name precedes him in the fan league. So I would love just to be able to share the ring with him, but I'm not looking past a little boat here, and I'm hoping that I can get away with a win first, and then we'll deal with C-Dub when he comes.
All right, fair enough. Well, in that case, also I'll go to Little Boat. If you are somehow able to pull out a win today, what are your thoughts on potentially having to face C-Dub Christopher Woodburn in the finals of this tournament?
Well, I've faced C-Dub before, and I think, honestly, in terms of IG, I don't think C-Dub and I are that unevenly matched. I think, to me, it just depends on that wheel. There are certain things on that wheel that if C-Dub gets or I get, it could sink me. And there are certain things that it could sink C-Dub. I think it just depends on what that wheel does. That wheel, it can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And I think with that one, it's just like, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong on that. So it all does come down to a little bit of a twist of fate in certain circumstances, especially in regards to the random number generator, the wheel, whatever you want to call it, and, of course, what you're able to pick out as your round three questions as well. That is where the cruel hand of fate takes over. Sometimes knowledge goes a little bit out the window. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a Jack of All Trivia Inner Geekdom tournament match scheduled for 3 rounds to a finish. Introducing first, he is the one and only Caleb Little Boat Boatman.
Much like Ricky Bobby, I still don't know what to do with my hands.
And his opponent, he is Dave the Dragon Lees.
Woo! Let's get this thing started and let's burn it down, guys.
All right, gentlemen, you have, starting off round number 1, you will have 15 seconds to answer 8 different Inner Geekdom questions. You'll have 15 seconds for each one. You will answer your questions by writing your answers down on a notepad or whiteboard, whatever you happen to have at your disposal. Once 15 seconds is up, I will call each of you by name. You will reveal your answers to the camera and say them at the exact same time. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. Keep in mind that there are no penalties for any missed questions. But if you are able to get all 8 questions correct in round number 1, you will be granted a bonus question worth 1 additional point. Now, with that said, you also have 4 usages of our repeat rule. If you feel you need a question repeated, whether you just need to stall for more time or you just didn't hear the question correctly, go ahead and throw that out there. Also, keep in mind, technical repeats are permitted so long as you don't abuse them. And you also have a challenge rule in place. If you feel like a ruling went sideways and it shouldn't have, then you can throw that out. I will take a look over the information that I have and render a ruling. If the ruling is in your favor, you may keep your challenge for later use. If not, you are square out of luck, my friend. So, with that in mind, Little Boat, are you ready to go?
Yep.
Dragon, you ready to go?
Let's get it going.
Let's rock and roll, boys. Ding, ding. All right, gentlemen, your first question is going to come in the category of heroes. Who plays the role of a young Agent K in Men in Black 3? Men in Black, certainly not the worst of the Men in Black franchise. A lot of people seem to think that this newest one fits that bill, unfortunately.
Real bad.
I still haven't seen it, but I'm going to have to because I'll more than likely have to write questions for it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. All right, Little Boat.
Yeah, I like Men in Black 3 a lot. It's Josh Brolin.
That is correct. And Dave.
Cable himself, Josh Brolin.
Yep, or Thanos if you're feeling frisky. Absolutely. All right, gentlemen. Your next question is going to come in the category of Marvel movies. All right. In the category of Marvel movies. All right. Who plays the role of Life Foundation scientist Dora Skirth in Venom?
Repeat the question.
Sure thing. All right. Who plays the role of Life Foundation scientist Dora Skirth in Venom?
What is her name?
Yep, she's got a familiar face, but the name is sometimes difficult to place. I'm going to need answers in 5,
No.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
No.
All right. Dave, what do you got?
Jenny Slate?
That is correct.
Oh my God, really?
Yep. And Boat.
I never saw the movie. Michelle Williams.
Ooh, that is incorrect. All right, so Dave still perfect, taking a 1-point lead, but there is still plenty of time yet in this first round. The next category is going to come in. The next question is going to come in the category of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Here's in a half shell, turtle power.
All righty. Here we go. All right. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, the turtles are hanging out on the roof of an arena and accidentally drop a piece of pizza, which interrupts what kind of sporting event?
This movie not as bad as people gave it credit for. You know,
I didn't like the handling of Casey Jones, honestly. Don't get me wrong, I love Mel, but that was not Casey Jones. That was Chris O'Donnell and Batman and Robin playing Casey Jones.
Yeah.
Just whiny. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Little Boat.
I said a football game.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Dave?
Basketball game.
That is correct.
I didn't see that one.
All right. The next question is going to come in the category of mixed bag. All righty. Here we go. Who plays the title character in the movie Tank Girl? One of the lesser-known comic book movies, at least by modern audiences. More abstract in its concept.
Oh, that's name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Dave.
Lori Petty.
That is correct.
Oh my God.
And
I
Little
only
Boat.
know this because of Brian Michaels, Lori Petty.
And that is correct. All right, Little Boat is back in the hunt.
Oh,
Yeah. 4-2 lead. I'm sorry, with Dave ahead by 2 points here, with 4 questions left to go. Dave still perfect. Heading into question number 5, which is the category of the DCEU. All right. Here we go. Who plays the role of pyrokinetic El Diablo in Suicide Squad? And I would be remiss if I didn't correct myself in saying the Oscar-winning Suicide Squad.
that's funny every time.
Yeah, never gets old because it's
Never
still
gets
so
old.
freaking bizarre. All right, and 5, 4, 3.
That's spelled wrong. That's spelled so wrong.
Pens down. All right, Little Boat.
I don't know what his name is. I just said Edgar Ramirez.
That is correct. Although you were on the right track with the Latino or Hispanic last name. Let's go to Dave.
It's definitely spelled wrong, but Jay Hernandez.
That is correct. Jay Hernandez. That is
Got like
correct.
3 Z's in there. It's a mess.
All right, here we go. The next question is in the category of Star Wars. When escaping from the rebel base on Hoth, what part of the Millennium Falcon seems to be malfunctioning?
Maybe.
It'll be interesting to see what comes out of San Diego this week regarding Star Wars. And in 5,
It's coming this week.
it's going on right now too.
Oh my God.
Hands down. All right, let's go to Dave first.
The hyperdrive.
That is correct. And Little Boat.
I just said the engine.
Unfortunately, can't accept that. So
Yeah.
Dave leaves now with
I didn't know it.
It's a part of it.
6-2 lead here, heading into category or question number 7. The category is Middle Earth. Middle Earth. Go. All right. All right, here we go. In The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, who voices Smaug?
Thank you for a softball.
I got to throw in at least 1 or 2 of them. Can't always be throwing curves and strikes.
One of the greatest videos on the internet is the mocap for this. The fun thing.
It is. Just shows you how this particular actor commits to every role he's in. 5,
Gotta commit.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Little Boat.
I said Benedict Cumberbatch because that's right.
Correct.
I don't know why.
And
No.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
very, very good. Yes, indeed. The leader of the throngs of what people call Cumberbitches. That's literally what they call themselves, his fans.
Good for them. Good for them.
All righty. And your final question in round number 1 is going to come in the category of video game movies.
Fuck this.
All right. Who plays the role of Tim Goodman, a young man searching for his father in Pokemon Detective Pikachu?
Oh,
Okay, phew, this could have been a lot worse.
See, not all video game questions have to suck, and this proves not all video game movies have to suck. Segways!
You're right. This is like the first one I actively enjoyed.
whoa! Mortal Kombat.
Okay,
See, I couldn't get into Mortal Kombat. Too cheesy for me.
I've had this argument so many different times. Mortal Kombat falls into the so bad it's good category, whereas Detective Pikachu is just so good it's good. And 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Dave.
Justice Smith.
That is correct. For a perfect
Justice
round.
Smith.
And Justice Smith. All right, so with that, we finish up round 1. Dave with a perfect round of 8 points, so he will get a bonus question.
Oh,
Yep. So here we go. Here's your bonus question. All right. I'm not going to give you a category. You just have to go with it. So here we go. All right. All right. In both flashback and hologram form, who portrays the role of King Adelan, the first king of Atlantis, in Aquaman?
no.
5, 4, 3.
No, I don't have it.
All right, no answer there. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize on the bonus. The correct answer was the man who portrays the best Dracula ever in Castlevania, Graham McTavish.
No,
Graham McTavish is the correct
should have
answer.
got. Should have got that.
All right, so with that, we have Dave going into round number 2 with a fairly decent lead over Little Boat at 8-4, but Little Boat not completely out of the realm of question when it comes to a comeback. So we will move into round number 2. Round 2 is going to work as follows, gentlemen. I have a random number generator here set between the numbers of 1 and 12. Each number is going to correspond with a different movie category. If you do not like the category that you are given at first, you may choose to mulligan unless, of course, you land on player's or opponent's choice. Also keep in mind that whatever category you do end up with, you will get 5 questions in that category, each worth 2 points apiece. However, if you feel you need to check to multiple choice to get a little extra help, then the value of the question will reduce to 1 point. Also keep in mind, gentlemen, that your opponent does have the opportunity to steal if you get your question incorrect. So be very mindful, both in terms of your own questions and in terms of your opponents. With that said, Dave, you are currently in the lead. Would you like to have your number generated first, or would you like to defer to Little Boat?
I will defer to Lil Boat on the condition he promises not to get movie release dates.
I cannot make that promise, but I hope it happens.
You know what? You can go anyway. You can go anyway.
Do the random hands of fate here, gentlemen. Here we go, Little Boat. You landed on category number 1. Category number 1 is going to correspond with heroes. Would you like to keep it, or would you like to go again?
I'll spin again. Not spin,
Okay.
roll, whatever.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
You landed on category number 12 that time. And category number 12 is the category of Star Trek.
Dang, should have stuck with heroes.
Yeah, here we go, Little Boat.
Good game, Dave.
Question number 1 in the category of Star Trek. In which Star Trek film will you hear the following quote? Intellect alone is useless in a fight, Mr. Spock. You can't even break a rule. How could you be expected to break bone?
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan? B, Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country? C, Star Trek Beyond? Or D, Star Trek Into Darkness?
I'm going to say Into Darkness.
Yeah.
That is correct for 1 point.
I was thinking it was one of the Pine ones, but I wasn't sure which one.
One of the.
All right, here we go. In Star Trek Generations, what generation of the Enterprise, signified by a letter, is manned by Picard and his crew?
Multiple choice, because I don't want to give Dave a chance for a 2-point steal.
All right. Is it A, the Enterprise C, B, the Enterprise D, C, the Enterprise E, or D, the Enterprise B?
I'll say A, Enterprise C.
That is incorrect. Dave for a 1-point steal. Your options again are Enterprise C, D, E, or B.
D.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah. Oof.
There we go. Star Trek Beyond. A little bit, this one's for you. What is the name of the relic that Krall steals from Kirk and the Enterprise?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the Volcrom, B, the Monthar, B or C, the Abernath, or D, the Krongorb?
C.
That is correct for 1 point.
The one that sounded like a real word.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. In some of these alien societies, any of those could have been. All right, here we go. Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home. Which member of the Enterprise crew is captured while trying to obtain nuclear power to repair the Klingon ship?
I'm trying to remember. Because I've actually seen this one. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. Scotty.
That is incorrect. Dave for a 2-point steal.
See, Scotty, I'm Chekhov.
That is correct for 2 points.
Dang it, that was my other one.
Yeah,
All right.
I was gonna say Scotty too.
All right. And your final question here, Little Boat, is the category in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek First Contact, how long has it been since Picard was originally assimilated by the Borg?
You know what? I feel like I'm just going to bet that Dave probably doesn't know this off the top of his head. So I'm just going to go for it and probably be wrong, but not let Dave get a 1-point steal. So I'll say 2 years.
That is incorrect. Dave for a 2-point steal.
It's interesting that you say that. I don't know it off the top of my head. So I'm gonna say 5 years.
That is also incorrect, but you were close. The correct answer was 6 years. 6 years. All right. So with that, Caleb Little Boat Boatman has managed to up his score to 6 points. But Dave is still in the lead with 11. So there is Little Boat is going to need some steals here in round number 2 for Dave if he is going to have a chance to make this to take this to round 3 and potentially win this match. So with that in mind, Dave, you now have the option of your numbers coming up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. You landed on category number 10. Category number 10 is the category of movie release dates. Would you like to keep it or go again?
No,
Take
no, I would
it.
like-
Take it. Take
Well,
it.
well, I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right. You landed on category number 1, which, as said upon before, is the category of heroes.
Oh, well, okay.
Here we go. Question number 1. In Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, how does Short Round manage to snap Indy out of his hypnotized state?
Multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice. A, smacks him. B, singes him with fire. C, stabs him. Or D, throws water in his face.
I think he singes him with fire.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah. I was thinking burn him, and I was like, that can't be right. They wouldn't do that to Harrison.
All right. Question number 2. In the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film, which of the turtles entertains April with impressions while the group is having dinner?
Michelangelo.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah. Multiple choice wasn't going to help me. It was just going to be the 4 turtles.
Yeah.
That's why I throw those questions in there. They're little trickies. All right, here we go. Question 3. In Batman Begins, what does Rachel do when Bruce reveals he brought a gun with him to the hearing?
She drives him to the poor part of town and slaps him.
I can accept that on the last bit there. Yeah, it was after she had driven up there that he revealed the gun. So yes, she slapped him. That is correct for 2 points. All right. Little Boat's going to need a steal or two here, or we are looking at full-blown knockout. Question number 4. In Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, Peter asks Bonesaw if who made his outfit.
Oh, that is not fine to say. It's not a good joke. It's his husband, but that's okay. They've been married for 20 years. They're very happy.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, here's the situation. Dave needs to miss this, and Little Boat needs to steal it in order to send it to round 3. If Dave hits it, it's game over. If Dave misses and Little Boat misses, it's game over. So here we go. Final question. I should say this, that Little Boat has to hit it at a 2-point range. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. What is the real full name of the character known as the Spirit in The Spirit? Five.
Repeat the question.
Okay. What is the real full name of the character known as the Spirit in The Spirit?
I don't know, but so multiple choice, I guess, actually.
Yeah, because
multiple choice. All right,
Yeah.
your possible answer choices are A, Eustace Dolan, B, Hank Phobos, C, Jason Williams, or D, Denny Colt.
Hank Phobos.
That is incorrect. Little Boat for 1 point steal.
Doesn't really matter because I can't hit it I can't win no matter what. But D.
That is correct for 1 point steal, but unfortunately, and your winner by way of knockout, Dave the Dragon leads. All right. Wow. Final score of 16-7. I'm sorry. That's wrong. 18-7. Wow. One heck of a match. Good grief. Couldn't read my own handwriting there, so I apologize for the flub. But well done, gentlemen. Well fought match. Dave has still been on a heck of a winning streak, and now our finals are set. Dave the Dragon leads versus C-Dub Chris Woodburn. One of these men will face Grant Gregory for the Inner Geekdom Championship. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go first to our winner this evening. Dave, how you feeling, brother? You look like you just breathed a heavy sigh of relief. You lost about 5 pounds sweating. What's going on, man?
I'm just really excited. I'm really happy. I'm this is probably the first time that I'm actually happy with my performance in the matches. I still have not gone to round 3 yet in this tournament, which is exciting, but I'm not expecting to do that against C-Dub. I'm really excited. Caleb, it was a lot of fun playing, and I'm just having a great time. But I've missed 3 spirit questions in 3 matches. I need to watch that movie.
No, you don't. It's a very bad movie.
If I lose to
Stop
C-Dub,
writing questions from bad movies, James.
if I lose to C-Dub on a spirit question, I'm out.
Believe me, there is nothing I would like more than to be able to write nothing but IG questions about the movies that I absolutely love. Unfortunately,
you're the writer. You could make that decision.
That's on you. No one's holding you back.
People would hate me for it because I need to cover all of Inner Geekdom.
Nobody wants to watch Spirit.
Nobody wants to, but in order to win in this division, you might have to suck it up. But in any case, so Dave, now you are set to face the one and only C-Dub. How do you feel about facing, like I said, the guy has been on a tear. He's been on a mission. He's almost a man possessed. Do you have any words for C-Dub before your match coming up?
C-Dub, I got nothing but respect for you. It's going to be a great match either way, but you've been at this a long time. I'm just getting started, and I don't plan on stopping my streak anytime soon. But let's have fun.
All right, good enough. Well, best of luck to you in the finals. Will definitely be a match to watch for a number of different reasons. So, with that in mind, let's go over to our second place finisher today, the one and only Little Boat, Caleb Boatman. Little Boat, walk us through how you're feeling right now, man. What's going through your head?
Look, I came into this being like, this is probably where I'm going to lose, and that's what happened. I am not an IG person. That is not my bread and butter. My bread and butter is general movies. That's what I like. I care, I love just general movie trivia. I appreciate the people who have the dedication to go out and watch Spirit or go out and watch, Elektra or, those trash movies. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to pay attention to the little details of what was the class of the ship in Star Trek. That's just not what I do. I have massive respect for the people who do that. That's just not what I technically really do when it comes to trivia. That's why I'm good at the technical stuff. I like movie release dates because that doesn't involve actually watching the movies. That's just knowing the dates of the movies. That's why I know movie release dates. I don't have to watch the movies. That's the only reason why I'm here. And look, I have nothing but respect for Dave. He played a great game. He deserves to be here. I don't. I'm not that good at IG. I just kind of luck into this stuff. And that's why I'm not really upset that I lost. Because, there were other people. Where's Jay Burns? He probably deserves to be here more than I do. And there are other people that's just they really know their IG. I should not be, in this tournament still instead of them. But that is just what it is. I lucked into it, but I'm happy I got this far. But I'm not upset that I'm out. Just is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and in response to your question, Jay Burns happened to be on the other side of the bracket and actually lost to C-Dub, which is why C-Dub is now in the finals. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We have our finals set. Our number one contender is just a little ways away from being determined. Boy, howdy, I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to it. Now, I will go ahead and make an announcement right here, right now on this show. This match, the finals, will be a 5-round match, just like a championship match. If you're going to play in a championship match, you better be ready for the championship format. That's why we're throwing it out there. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with that decision, but it's my league. I can run it however I want. So, anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for us. I will bid you all adieu. But before I do, let's go around the horn and see exactly where we can find everybody on the interwebs, starting with Little Boat himself, Little Boat Boatman. How you doing, man? Where can everybody
Yeah,
find you?
you know, most people who want to find me know where to find me. I'll just plug my letterbox, Caleb Boatman. I will write sometimes quick, short, like one-sentence reviews. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're not. You can see what movies I'm watching. They're usually not IG movies, but that's okay.
All right. And next, our winner this evening, Dave the Dragon Lees. Dave, where can everybody find you?
You can follow me on Instagram at James Lees and at my newly found Twitter at Lees Me Alone. Also, shout out to my brothers and the Sons of High Father. This one's for you guys.
All right. And of course, you can find me, the King of Hearts, James Shimo, right here at Jack of All Trivia, running the Inner Geekdom Leagues all the time, writing the questions, throwing them out there, hosting the show. I know it's kind of weird looking at this face every single Monday, but, you know, you get used to it. But with that in mind, I do have a point to bring up, and that is that myself and my brother in the NWO, Mr. Haven Pendergast, we have a match coming up against two individuals in the team division, the so-called men with no names, C-Dub Chris Woodburn and Caleb Mashed Potatoes Hansen. Make no mistake about it. They call you the men with no names for a reason. It's because nobody cares to remember them. Because you're nothing but funny little footnotes in the epic rise that is the NWO. Trust me when I say, when it comes down to a team match between you guys and the undisputed kings, the rulers of Jack of All Trivia, well, there's only two things going for you. Nothing and nobody. So, listen and listen good. This match is coming. With it, an ass whooping. Pure and simple. And that is for life. But that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. I will bid you all adieu. On behalf of Caleb Little Boatman, Dave the Dragon Lees, my name is the King of Hearts, James Shimo, and I am wishing you a goodbye and good